Greetings there, fellow rescuers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, episode 17, Dances with Wolves. Zeusin is pretty much, if Guero, I didn't bring a spare gun, but if Guero does need to pick up a gun, I will. But I'm going to try to keep him as a obligate brawler, if possible. Of course, knowing that in life or death situations, he'll grab one. Ew, we have a frickin' fart zombie. Alright, Zeusin, I'm gonna have to wake you up. This here also reminds me, pretty soon we are going to have hostilities with Troza and Frostkeeper, which means either we caravan materials out to their bases. So Troza has a base here, or no, Frostkeepers have bases here. Troza has bases here and here. So either we deliver tribute to remain friendly with them, or run the risk of them attacking us. And of course, human attackers with rifles and possible pod drop launchers would be fairly devastating. So it's a concern. All right, Zeus, you get to rest. You've shown that you're... Oh, okay, now it's fatal. We tapped its brain out. But it slimed the entryway, which sucks. Guero's almost done with the gun, though. Can the raiders be convinced to join? I think that's covered in the details. Is it faster traveling car? Depends on the car, depends on the season. Right now, we're traveling in winter. And the Vendito is particularly bad in the winter. So it's faster, but like not by much. But if you read the car's text, it will tell you. So like, you know, a Prowler, let's say. It's an exploration vehicle. So it's effective all weather and efficient travel over steep terrain. Meaning mountains and season have little effect on the Prowler. The Prowler is kind of like a dune buggy. Whereas a mule or a Venditos are relatively cheap. And it's good to cross roads or flat terrain well. Not recommended to use in the winter or in snowy terrain or both. So it's not a good year-round vehicle. It sucks in the winter, which is why we're not traveling particularly fast. It's faster, sure, right? We're traveling 29 tiles or 38 tiles per day, which is faster than a human could walk, but it's not like zoom zoom levels that you might get from like a Prowler. Or dirt bike or something like that. You know, every different vehicle has their own benefits. Just running a quick check for special zombies that might be scary. We are at 0 threat, but it's going to be climbing to 100% threat, which is a little sketch with Zeusin here all alone. And Stormguard and Redfield are about a half a day away from rescue. The miner zombie that we had, we shot. It died. Oh, here's another blob getting stuck a little. As long as it doesn't hit critical mass, as long as they don't like blob up to like 50 or 30 or so, it's not much of a problem. Oh. Speaking of which, they did blob badly. Alright, Zeusin, you gotta come out here. So these guys are kind of like stuck in the doorway. I might be able to take pot shots at them from the dock. It's not great. Shouldn't let that happen. The reason not to burn off this sludge is if a zombie stands in the fire and then walks over to the wooden walls, we've just caused a lot more damage than we were solving. So, no, I won't be doing that. How's it feel, zombie? Be stuck. Oh, here we go. Here's the rescue. I'm going to turn red for this. So I will also preface in going into this rescue that there is a weirdness with real ruins where like some animals are hostile. I don't know why, it just is. So here's Tron. But I think I'm going to go on foot because the animals towards Tron, yeah, as you can see, this fox is trying to kill me. I don't know why it happens in ruins, it just does. So I'm just letting you know that's something I've noticed is that... Okay, and these wolves are like on top of me. Got it. So I'll probably be using the like... Well, maybe I don't have to exploit it. If I spread the damage around to the point where we can kite. No, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Technically, it's travel on the overland map, but it's pretty unavoidable travel, so as the official judge of this series, I allow it. I mean, it's not that much different than, like, literally walking around the map tile. I sort of wish that I could redesign these events to not have threats like this, as they don't make sense in the scheme of this series, but that's not possible. Unfortunately. That's a weird place to be. All right. And I magically... Oh, geez. I reappeared somewhere not useful. Let's actually run. Because Stormgrass is a jogger, so she's fast. I'm worried about this fox, though. That fox might be hostile. Alright, the dangerous situation back home is not currently a problem. Yeah, that fox is coming for me, too. If I had numbers working... Oh, numbers is magically working now. Ah, I don't understand why it turns on and off. But here, let me mark the foxes that are hostile as, I can't even mark it to be hunted. That's how bugged it is. They're not animals as far as the game's concerned. Just some weirdness. Alright, there goes one. Actually, they're fighting one another. That's how weird it is. Don't hit the mirror! Oh! Dummy. Oh, good. Yeah, that was useful. Pixel perfect exit right there. Alright, good. They're together. Hang on, Tron. Oh, great. You have dementia. Let's take a look at you. So you're a lazy body modder with dementia. So dementia's rough because they get confused and they will wander into danger. So that's good that I risk life and limb for a dude with dementia. Who's it chasing? You're chasing Stormguard? That's a mistake. So I have a timber wolf up here that's hostile, and then a fox that's hostile. Oh, good. You'll be yummy. We're going to eat you. Well, I might actually not have carry weight for that. Redfield. Let's do it like this. Then Stormguard, you start hunting the... So there was a wolf still? Or a fox? That fox, okay. Just don't want them just creeping up on me. The other thing I haven't analyzed is if there's anything worth anything here at this ruin, because there might be, right? There might be like an abundance of steel or plasteel or something like that. Oh, some lovely insect meat. But the air conditioners might be useful for components and steel. Can we vote on whether to keep him? Oh, I'm going to keep him. Just because he's a liability doesn't mean it's a problem for me. I'll just have to keep him far away from the edge of the map so he doesn't wander off into the zombie swarms. Yep, keep following me. There we go. Alright, so area is now safe. Stormguard, I want you to destroy these coolers, and Redfield to go offer help to Tron. I have 22 hours until the zombies come. A jade bed. Nah. Tons of fermenting barrels. So I don't know what kind of carry weight I'm going to have, but I'm going to try to bring as much useful stuff with me as possible. And Tron's like, hey, I'm unconscious here, so absolutely, I'll join. As any reasonable human would say, although he has dementia, so maybe he's not reasonable. And that brings us to our second raffle. Timer's up. Who wants to become a septuagenarian with dementia in a zombie apocalypse? Good luck. In fact, you know what? Tron, I'm going to tend you... No, you know what? I'm just going to tend you with the... I'm going to tend to you properly. Let's rescue you. And then... One thing I need to do is I need to set up my my pawns to carry medicine on them, which I haven't yet done, and that's on me. There we go. Anything else that I overlooked? I don't see any industrial meds, which is what I really would have wanted. The things with components I kind of already have. Except for this, and the auto door, and the other AC. And then I'm trying to tend Tron with the best possible medicine so that Tron regains consciousness sooner. I'm not really sure how he could consent to a rescue. Maybe he's like in pains. Well, he's not unconscious. He's just in pain that he can't move. I've been there. It sucks. But yeah, I've been there. Now, you're supposed to be able to load stuff straight into the vehicle. It just doesn't work. So, yeah. You've been warned. And I'm just going to pack up as much of the steel as possible and bail. A panther for bed. What? What? Yeah, so the other thing with the real ruins is, like, you get a lot of weirdness of things that is literally not possible, that I won't be using, but, like, yeah, that would be case in point. You can't make a bed out of leather in RimWorld. That's not a thing that is able to be done. All right, reforming caravan, blue punk rocker, accept. Driver, passenger, rear passenger. Bring the meals, the chem fuel, components, heavy fur, meat. Where's the steel? And steel. Change route, home, and accept. There we go. Got some stuff. Got some swag. First rescue has been completed. 1.5 minutes, we'll figure out what Tron's name is going to be. Current poll. Next colony project. One second, just changing the poll. There it is. What are we doing next? Well, to expand the storage room. It's kind of filling up. Expanding the power grid, improving the defenses, improving colony morale, build a bedroom, add more moisture pumps, or viewer suggestions. The old catch-all of you decide. The zombies are still in the vans area, yes. And that's something I plan on fixing come sunup. It's going to be a little rough because threat is crescendoing right now. So timing excursions is going to be, important and difficult to do for the future because of that. Parkas are done. Oh, Guero, that's awkward. Oh god, that could have been bad. Getting set on fire and then pacing, forced to pace to put it out. I did get rid of the sludge that were in the doorway though, so that's what counts. Why were you going out of the base? Guero, where were you headed? I don't know. So the van is about, it says 3 days, but they're not really 3 days. It's just not counting correctly. And I'm getting the zombies out of the driveway. So we can comfortably park. Guero, what are you doing? And let's get the one. There we go. Cool. Let's avoid that dangerous situation in the future. All right. Caravan's running out of food. Yeah, they'll be a little hungry. You guys want me to expand the power grid? Got it. Which brings me to my next question. After precision rifling, what are we going to research? So I'm going to include geothermal power in the poll. Just let you know it's a 3200 research. Not to say you can't pick it, just it takes a while. So how do you want me to expand the power grid? Will be up to you. If you vote for geothermal, I'll do geothermal. If not, I will I'll have you vote whether it's solar, wind, or chem fuel. I think Guerrero was like, I actually don't know why he was outside of the base. That should not have been possible for him to leave. Well, we could eat raw meat if we wanted. Redfield's hungry, though, so I hope they get home soon. Okay. Unfortunately, Zeusen, I'm going to have to wake you up. Numbers are getting dangerous. You think Guerra was repairing the outer walls? It's not allowed. I have a mod that prevents him from doing that. So that wasn't it. I mean, if that was it, then the mod malfunctioned, but that's up to Cathanon to tell me whether that was the case or not. I have a mod that's supposed to stop that. We're almost out of food at home, too. That was the last light meal. Okay, so you guys want me to research geothermal next? Got it. So I won't really be adding to the power grid for a while then, because we need geothermal power researched first. Should I build one wind turbine as a stopgap measure before geothermal? Have you guys choose yes or no? If that was the case, I would still need to like probably get a sizable amount of slag to be able to afford it. And let's go have, because the caravan will be home soon, I'm going to have Zeusen start working on clearing out the zombies around. Because we are heading towards lower threat here, as you can see. Well, low threat and then high threat and then low threat again. So I'm hoping to be able to make a bit of a difference for the people trying to park. I'm actually surprised that the van, I think it's because it's winter, that the van is so dang slow. But that's just the challenge of using the van over a mule, which is slightly better in the winter. Tron's on his feet, though. He's up and at him. Alright, there's a bit of a procession coming in from the north. Their malnutrition is not good. I should have gone with more food. So Redfield was the hungriest. He was the first one to go hungry. Ugh, yeah, it's not great. Oh. Where was... Oh, here again? This old thing? Y'all need to stop congregating there. I think it's because the door was moved. And I'm going to probably have to move that door to the other side of the moisture pump, here, to stop it from being a recurring annoyance. Alright, caravan should be in today. Don't know why they're taking so long. Yeah, these zombies are like attracted to a door that they can't path to, which is strange. And it looks like you guys want me to do a wind turbine in the interim. So we'll do yet another wind turbine. It's going to be here. Like that. Are they even moving? Yeah, that they just look asleep, but they're moving. It's because they're not, like, walking or whatever. It's just how it's displayed. I was trying to fix this stupid door thing. Alright, Guero, I need you out here. Get rid of this door, and hoping that stops them from thinking that they can come in constantly. Yeah, it looks like they're already not congregating as much in this spot. So I'm assuming that worked. Why it worked, I cannot tell you, but it looks like it did. How dangerous is stop to let them eat? You know what I could do? I'm going to run a bit of a risk, but I'm going to have a new food restriction, which is raw, where they just eat anything, and have Stormguard, Redfield, and Tron just like attempt to eat the raw meat out of necessity. So yeah, their food is full. Cool. And put them back on no raw. There was a food poisoning risk there, obviously, and I didn't want them to get food poisoning while having to fight their way back home. But yeah. The other thing is I need to start cooking here at home. So Zeusin, I'm gonna have to wake you up, because we're starting to starve here too. I didn't properly prep all the food I needed. No. Simple meals made out of veg. There we go. Yeah, winter travel's really slow in this van, clearly. Because they have not gotten home yet, and it's been a while. Randy's already loading up some gutworms? Probably. Knowing my luck. Moisture pumps are already expanding, which is awesome. Hey, bud. I'm glad I killed that Mega Sloth. That was useful, eating it raw. A little gross, but you know. Gotta do what you gotta do to survive. So they should be in tomorrow. Oh, man. They're starting to swarm a little bit. We are headed to a 0 threat, so if I can clear them, it's not so bad. So I'm going to wake Zeus'in up early and get slaying. But the changes to that door work because they're not congregating in this corner anymore, which is awesome, because that was very, very dangerous and annoying. Come on, car, move it. They're back to being hungry again. I will risk it again. But not for Tron. No, I'll even risk it for Tron. Caravan idle? Oh, refuel from... Yeah, we ran out of fuel. Refuel from our inventory and get moving again. So it is possible to kill zombies with the car, but the cars that I have allowed in this series are not tanks. So they will very, very quickly become disabled if I use them to damage zombies. So while it is possible, it is not practical. They are just about home, so I'm going to have Zeus'in clear off the last of the zombies for a comfortable landing. Always useful to have extra guns when you're parking. It's snowing, so that's fun. And they've arrived. Alright, dangerous situation, I'll turn red for this, but they're driving home. Maybe. Cannot path there. Yeah, I never got rid of this building here. I'm gonna have to do some demolition as I travel home, which is lovely. I love having to do that. Good job, me. Proper planning, 10-10 would be the travel agent again. Okay, turn off. Unload my shooters. Redfield, you cover Stormguard. Stormguard, you break down some walls so that we can drive home. I forgot to do this. I unroofed it, but I never got around to actually clearing it. Luckily, it's a low density time. I'll even have you get rid of these sandbags, even though we're able to drive over sandbags. Oh. Okay, I got lucky for now. Zeus'in has been struck, but is not infected. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, micromanagement. You want to limit the amount that you have to do. Alright, board is a shotgun, board is a drive. And Zeus'in, you're going to need some help, because you're running out of wiggle room. Hey, Banlish! How's it going? What good timing you guys have. Welcome, buddy. You were playing Project Zomboid. Cool, I'll be playing that this Thursday. How's it going? Good, I hope. I am fighting zombies too, in RimWorld. It's weird. And I'm not always very good at it. Good! I got in. Okay, so Zeus'in's good. She only got punched. You have to get bit in order to turn. And Redfield, Tron, and Stormguard are driving. Where are they exactly? Yeah, they're driving in now. The vehicle has not been damaged yet. We have been carefully avoiding collisions, but that might not always be possible. Oh, yeah, we just ran over a zombie. So here we go. The right side panel has been damaged, but we did flatten this zombie in the process. And Zeusin, despite the fact that she got punched a bunch from zombies, is fighting for her friends to make a smooth landing. So in a case like this, it might be worth actually running these zombies over so they pose less of a threat to me. Even though it damages the car. Sometime in the future, a good idea might be to, yeah, as you can see, it really damages the car. It might be good to have turrets here to make this kind of a more automated process, but they're not affordable at the moment. Or to have extra gunners be able to clear the driveway out. Oh, actually, yeah, Zeusin, I'm gonna need you again. We ran the fuel tank out. The fuel tank it's out of fuel. So we're just gonna huddle in the car, waiting for backup. No, correct. Come on. Because I don't want to hop out with everyone exposed. So the Vandito is, or rather Blue Pong Rocker, is a little, like, out of commission at the moment, but we can get it back working without too much effort. And everyone's home. Safe and sound for the most part. A little worse for wear. Tron had the brilliant idea of pulling off his clothing. I mean, he is demented. Pulling off his clothing as I got home. And I didn't ever run the raffle, did I? For that. Because he was, yeah. So I'm going to need to run that. Okay, let's cue that up again. Raffle timer's up again. Sorry about that. He was out on the road, and my audio cues are disabled. Tron, or whatever your name will eventually be, let's have you sleep here. I don't have a bedroom for you. You can blame chat. They didn't vote for one. Redfield, please heal Zeusin. And clean her up. She is your wife, after all. Oh, throwing a party. A getting home safe party. So yeah, what ended up happening here, and this was a perfect example of why not to run them over, is in the process of running them over, I'm assuming I can't scroll down, but I'm assuming the fuel tank got ruptured. No, the chem tank's fine. I'm actually not sure why it ran out of fuel. But yeah, it's going to need repairs, whatever the case is. Ah, shoot. I hate when they do that. Don't leave the doors open. Man, maybe it took out a fuel line or something? I don't know. Whatever that is, I'm glad we survived it. Because it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Zeus. Let's have you not bed rest. If you could attend the party, that would be good for your mood. There you go. Did it lose a tire? No, it wasn't the tire that I was worried about. I mean, even if it lost a tire, it lost all its fuel in the tank. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't happen when you lose a tire. But the TLDR is don't use it as a blunt instrument for bludgeoning, because it doesn't work so well. Volcanic winter plus mid-winter snow is rough. So I'm not going to let Tron do doctoring. He has dementia. He might think he's a good doctor, but I know better. Maybe not even construction either. Or planting or growing. You can't screw up research, so I'll let you do research and crafting. And I do need another parka and beanie, yeah. Toque. Alright, that's Tron's bed. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Zed City, which are regularly streamed live on Twitch, October 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie slayers,